Hi, welcome. Love Speaks, day 26. So, Melody Beattie, who is the author of Codependent No More, says this gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Wow, that's powerful. Gratitude does all that? That's amazing. Over the past few years, I've really been getting in touch with my grateful heart. And it does really transform one's life. I can attest to this. I've been thinking about how it really is a lot easier to change our mindset than I thought it was. Whatever thought we're having, we really do buy into it at that time. For example, this morning I was thinking about, I have a lot to do, and I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed and stressed about it. And I was really, buying into that as my reality. And then I did some tapping. We did some tapping yesterday, and I showed you how to do some tapping. And so I did some tapping today. I found this app called the Tapping Solution, and that's with Jessica and Nick Ortner, their brother and sister. And it's called the Tapping Solution. I believe they have a website and books and things like this. And they have this app. So I downloaded this app and I tried it out and I loved it. The tapping routine was called Turn Around Your Day. And I did it, and it turned around my thoughts, and which turns around my day. So I would say my stress level dropped by about 3 points just after the 5 minutes of doing the tapping. What's happening is that you're actually tapping on acupressure points, which is Eastern philosophy, and then there's psychology involved with the affirmations and the release statements, and stating exactly what it is that you want and how you want to feel, and using the power that we all have to create that reality. Gratitude is a big part of changing our reality for the good. So I'm going to list 3 different gratitude moments that I've had recently. The first one, yesterday, I was walking and I came home. It was a beautiful sunny day, and I just really wanted to keep walking, but I needed to get some things done. So I came home and I walked up the driveway and I looked up at our big old pine tree, and I was looking up into it and I was thinking, wow, I'm so happy and grateful that you bless me and all the world with your presence. And I just lifted my heart to that beautiful tree and rejoiced in its presence. And as I was doing that, I recalled a time a few years ago, after having a wonderful vacation on Pelee Island, immersed in the nature, surrounded by the lake, with my feet on the sand and trees and trails present in abundant numbers so that I could enjoy all that they had to offer and just be immersed in nature. And when I came home after that vacation, I remember pulling in the driveway and thinking, and we only have one tree. It's just not enough. And And I was in a funk because I didn't want to come home. I want to live in nature all the time. But is getting into a funk about it going to help me create that reality of living in nature all the time? I had to open my eyes how I am living in nature all the time. I had to open my eyes how the sky never leaves me, how I'm never off this planet, and there's trees all around me. I live on Bruce Avenue. It's got so many lovely old trees, very abundant in this area. So I remembered that as I was looking up at that tree yesterday in gratitude and realizing that my mindset from not enough to feeling extremely grateful has created so many miracles for me. I would be much poorer without that one solitary tree blessing me with its presence. Another gratitude moment I had was when I blessed my husband before he left to work with gratitude. I just let him know how thankful I was that he was just going off, every night to pull the midnight shift and bless us with prosperity and financial wealth. And I thanked him for all that he does for us. And his face just lit up because of my appreciation. And then yesterday I was eating the juiciest orange ever. And it brought me into a really mindful place. It just commanded my attention because, it was so juicy. Juice was just splashing on my plate. I wanted to lick that plate. Actually, to tell you the truth, I did lick the plate afterwards. Nobody saw it. So gratitude brings us to a mindful place. And Melody Beattie, she said that gratitude brings peace in the now. And I think that's how it does that, is by bringing us to a mindful place. And we just need to keep returning to that mindful place. So I want you to be encouraged that as you persist in creating mindful moments for yourself, dig into your heart for gratitude, for simple things like the air that you breathe, the life that you live in this moment, the body that you inhabit. Feel, touch, smell, breathe. Get in touch with all your senses. Think of something today that you're grateful for. Start a gratitude list and write down something every single day that you're grateful for. I promise you, it will change your whole reality into one that you're extremely blessed by, and where you are a blessing to others as well. Ciao for now. See you tomorrow.